afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to A-Town High School in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call for TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH at the Great Western Shootout here, hosted by A-Town High School. Good to have you along here this evening as we get ready for the third game of the day, game number 3 of 8. Our earlier winners here today. We saw the Canton Little Giants knock off the Knoxville Blue Bullets. And then just moments ago, you may have seen it right here on TSSR Game Time Live, Monmouth-Roseville getting the win over Southeastern in a very close contest there. Then we turn our attention towards Game 3. And, well, if you were a betting man, you would probably go to the bettors and say, the Bombers are going to win this game. Well, the problem is both teams are the Bombers. We've got the Macomb Bombers taking on the Argenta-Oreana Bombers, and it should be easy to tell them apart a little bit here. Macomb looks like they're going to be in their home white uniforms. That'll mean that they are the home team, and the red, white, and blue uniforms that you see out there on the floor, that is Argenta-Oreana. But I'm going to try to keep them in line here this evening. We got a good contest here. We've had some good basketball here today. We had a kind of a close game throughout the early quarters, and then kind of saw Canton try to pull away late, but Knoxville tried to keep it close there, especially near the end. They went on a late run, but it was too little too late at that point. But then you saw a very, very competitive game between Monmouth-Roseville and Southeastern here, and I hope this one is just as competitive here, as we've got the starting lineups being announced for Argenta-Oreana. And their starting lineup looks like this. Jalen Flowers making his way out there to the floor. He is number 2. Number 3 is Tyson Orris. And I'm going to try to get these names correct here. There's quite a few that are a little tricky on the Argenta-Oreana lineup there. So Ethan Mahan is out there. Number 30 is Chase Logue. I wanted to make sure the PA announcer said that correctly, or at least I could hear the PA announcer. Number 34, Rylan Lawson out there as well. There's your starting 5 for Argenta-Oreana. The Bombers taking on the Macomb Bombers. And their starting lineup looks like this. Number 1, Drew Watson. Let's see here. Number 5, Malachi Conley. And then you've got number 10, Dion Doyle. Number 12 is Braden Holthouse. Holthouse, excuse me. There's no T. I'll make sure I get that correct there. Oh, there is a T, and I just forgot it. All right. Ian Case wrapping up the starting lineup here for the Macomb Bombers here. The Battle of the Bombers should be a good one. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comment section if you like to leave your comments on the action taking place. And, boy, we are looking forward to bringing you this one. A big thank you to our sponsors. We'll give our sponsors some shout-outs here as this game moves along. But the opening tip-off is won by Macomb, and they'll take it left to right as you look at your screen here this afternoon. Top of the key and moving it right side. Getting it. I can make sure I get my look at the right Bombers lineup here. Over there left side is Malachi Conley. Now to the right side it goes to Braden Holthouse. Cross-court pass, Conley. Left wing 3 is on the way. That one too strong. Fight for the rebound. Oh, able to save it is Argenta-Oreana. And they will bring it right to left here to start things off. Jalen Flowers with it. They swing it left side into the corner. Game 3 of 8 here at A-Town High School on your Saturday. Great way to spend a Saturday. A cold, rainy Saturday. Good way to spend it inside watching basketball. Kicks it out. Driving. Putting up the shot. That one blocked away. Chase Logue. And it's out of bounds off the hands of Macomb. As Drew Watson, looking at his hands, slipped out, looking to see if there was, I don't know, some grease on there or something. First minute gone, no score. As they try to get that one to the paint, they get it to the free throw line, but Rylan Lawson walked with it. So both teams struggling to score. Okay, so when we pan the camera to midcourt, you'll see cute little girl doing some cheers there. Well, now she turned around, so now she's not paying attention. Keep an eye there at center court. Nice pass into the paint. Puts up the shot. No good. Offensive rebound. The putback up and in for Macomb. That is Dion Doyle. And the Bombers, the Macomb Bombers, take an early 2-0 lead. Moving it left side, it goes to Jalen Flowers. Flowers gets it right side. Now to Ethan Mahan. Nice pass into the paint towards the baseline. Extra pass, getting it to Logue. But the Macomb Bombers, they're ready for it. This is going to be a good matchup here. A lot of size I saw on the Argenta-Oreana lineup as I was going over the two teams. A few guys 6'3", 6'4". Looking forward to seeing them take the floor here. Into the corner, 3 on the way for Macomb. That one's no good. Offensive rebound by Doyle. That one back up and in. Dion Doyle, the offense so far, he's got both buckets, and Macomb has a 4-0 lead. 5:35 to go here in the first. Nice little spin move, turnaround jumper on the way. That one no good by that one by Flowers. And here comes Macomb the other way, 5.5 to go. Bumped at the baseline, puts it up and in, but the shot is not going to count. And with 5:24 to go, we have our first foul. That'll be on Argenta-Oreana. Mahan picking up the foul. My apologies if I did say Mahan earlier in this game. Doyle tries to get that one into the paint. Instead, it goes out to the corner. Conley thought about the shot. Up top, now back to Conley, left wing. Nice pass to the baseline, putting up the shot. Oh, he left that one short. Ian Case had a good look. You know, I talked about Argenta-Oreana, but looking at the Macomb Bombers, they've got some size of their own. They don't have, though, they do have the height on the program here. And they themselves have some guys 6'3", 6'4". I think Doyle and Case are both of them right out there. That one tipped away, 4:45 to go. Argenta-Oreana still looking for their first shot. That one's tipped and stolen away. Here comes Macomb the other way, 2-on-1. The layup up and in. What a play by Braden Holthouse. And Macomb has a 6-0 lead here in the first. 4.5 to go. Gets it right side. Handing it off to Logue. Now they kick it into the corner. A 3 on the way for Argenta-Oreana is no good. Rebound comes out. Here comes Conley quickly. Into the corner it goes, but he throws it away, and they nearly took out the AD here at A-Town High School. Reed Kelso standing there in the doorway. Good man, Reed Kelso, letting us hang out here all day on this Saturday, bringing you the Great Western Shootout here on TSSR. Into the baseline, pump fake couple of times, puts up the shot. That one's no good by Logue. Rebound comes out, and here comes Macomb. 3:45 to go in the first. Up top, that's Braden Holthouse. Now left side to Watson. Conley's got it back near the logo. Macomb not in really much of a hurry to run the offense here. They're just seeing what comes to them here in the early going. Now they get some good passes. Nice ball movement. Puts up the shot. That one up and in. Dion Doyle's got another one. And Macomb has an 8-0 lead to start this ball game. Almost 5 minutes gone. Nice, tried to get the bounce pass cross court. Not the smartest of decisions, but here comes Macomb. 8-0 run. Oh, nearly a walk there. They get it to Doyle. Oh, what a great extra pass there. Good ball movement by Macomb. That one's tipped out of bounds off the hands of the Macomb Bombers. And the Bombers of Argenta-Oreana will take it. 2:55 to go here in the first. Argenta-Oreana still looking for their first basket of the ball game. Top right corner of your screen, you can see the little girl. I believe she's a Macomb Bombers fan. The cheerleaders for Macomb did not make the trip. The 3 on the way from the corner. That one no good by Logue. And the rebound comes out to Macomb. Here they come. Nice pass. Tried to get it to Doyle, but a hair too high. And substitution, Connor Bishop making his way out there. 2:33 to go in the first. Here they come right to left. Argenta-Oreana. Argenta, excuse me. Why'd I say Alberta? We're not in Canada. Good to have you along as they lose the handle. It is a turnover. Once again, here comes Macomb. 2:15 to go in the first. Can you tell I woke up at 6:30 this morning? Maybe a little bit. Doyle's got it at the free throw line. Nice extra pass into the corner. A three on the way. That one's up and good. Drew Watson. First three of the ball game, and Macomb has an 11-0 lead to start the ball game. Here they go, driving, putting up the shot, getting that one to go, and the foul is Jalen Flowers. A nice answer for Argenta-Oreana as they were desperately looking for one. Trailing 11-0 to start, but a bucket and the harm. Jalen Flowers. The foul will be on number 3, Connor Bishop. So fresh into the game, Bishop picks up the foul. As the free throw from Flowers is no good. Rebound goes to Doyle. I tell you, Doyle, early on you can tell. I mean, he's got 6 points, but the way he skied for that rebound, it's a special kid they've got. Oh, there's Doyle again. Right on cue, Dion Doyle. And Macomb back to an 11-point lead. They lead 13-2. Minute and a half to go in the first. Nice drive to the, nice pass, extra pass, puts it up. That one's no good. That one out of bounds off of Doyle. Great look. It was Tyson Oros who put up the shot. Missed the layup, however. 1:23 to go here in the first. Argenta-Oreana will take it as the pass goes up top. New face number 14, Damian Good. As it goes free throw line, Flowers kicks it back out. Mahan puts up the shot. That one goes in. Ethan Mahan. Mahan, excuse me, according to the PA announcer here at A-Town High School. So Mahan gets that one to go. It's 13-4. Under a minute to go. And a nice pass to the left wing. Thought about a shot. Instead, they get it back at, or excuse me, he's still got it. Kicks it, left wing. A three is on the way. That one no good for Macomb. Rebound comes out, shot up by Holthouse. And here comes Argenta-Oreana as they drive towards the baseline, trying to get a shot up. That one no good by Logue. That one was a good defensive play by Macomb. They just stripped that one away. 22 seconds to go here in the first. Holthouse, left side. It goes to Connor Bishop. Now to the right side, into the corner to Doyle. Up top with 7. Into the corner, Holthouse. Nice extra pass to Doyle. Doyle puts up the shot. That one goes in, and he's into double figures. And that is how this first quarter will come to an end. What a first quarter for Dion Doyle and the Macomb Bombers as they lead it 15-4. And let's get our shout-outs out there for our great sponsors for Macomb Bomber basketball here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. It's brought to you by Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. And with over 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com and check out their inventory. Also, big thank you to the Old Dairy located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, and homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. How about that? Breakfast is served all day, free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout order. And with those shout-outs, we head to the second quarter. Only 2 fouls in that first quarter, unless I missed some, which is a good possibility. But we adjust the scoreboard to quarter number 2. And we are back underway. Argenta-Oreana with the basketball into the right corner. It goes, as that is Mahan Been saying his name wrong the whole game here. My apologies. Jumper's on the way. That one no good. Nice offensive rebound. And a nice pass to the baseline. Putting up the shot is Mahan, and he's got another one. Ethan Mahan. And a good first possession to start this second quarter in a game that has otherwise been dominated by the Macomb Bombers. They got off to an 11-0 start as it goes to Holthouse, now up top. Back to Holthouse. Nice pass to the baseline. Extra pass. Good ball movement by Macomb, but that one is tipped away. And here comes Argenta-Oreana. Excuse me. I'm going to have a horrible time saying that throughout this ball game. But when you're doing the Battle of the Bombers, you can't say the Bombers take it one way and the Bombers, nobody will know which Bombers you're talking about. So you got to go with the school. But when you're trying to say it fast, you trip over your own words. You know what I mean? Foul is on number 5. That is on Macomb. So that was on number 5, by the way. That's Malachi Conley picking up the foul for Macomb. Talked to Reed Kelso before the game, and he said the AD here at A-Town High School, as a travel is called. But he said he had no idea. When he was trying to schedule these games, I don't think he did this on purpose, but it's kind of funny how it works out sometimes. 6:50 to go here in the first half, and a steal by Argenta-Oreana, and then a takeaway. Here comes Macomb. Nice pass up the floor. Laying it up and in is Ian Case. And Macomb adds to their lead. They're back up by 11. 17-6, 6.5 to go here in the first. Nice handoff, cutting to the basket, putting up the shot, no good, but a foul. And Jalen Flowers going to go to the line. No, he's not. They're going to say that was on the floor. Ian Case picks up the foul. Second foul for Macomb here in quarter number 2. As the inbounds play, trying to get it, and they say it was tipped, so Argenta-Oreana is going to keep it. A 3 in the corner. That one up no good by Oros, and the rebound comes out to Macomb. Left side to Conley. Into the corner, Case. Little elbow jumper. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Argenta-Oreana. And here they come trying to push the issue. 4 on 3, and he threw it away. Threw it right into the hands of Ian Case. Up top. Now they get it left side. A 3 on the way. That one up and in. Wide open 3 for Malachi Conley, and he makes them pay. And Macomb now has their biggest lead of the contest. A timeout is on the floor. 20-6 our score. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this, you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Welcome back to A-Town High School, the Great Western Shootout on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. The Macomb Bombers leading the Argenta-Oreana Bombers, here in the second quarter, 20-6, 5:39 to go here in this quarter. As this game brought to you by some of our great sponsors. One of those great sponsors, let's get a quick one here as they're about ready to get back on there. Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. They deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Appreciate having them along here. Appreciate having you along here. Full day of basketball. And if this is your style, a full day of basketball, well, we're going to have details, especially during the halftime show. That's stolen away. Here's Macomb on the other end, laying that one up and in. It's Braden Holthouse. And the Macomb Bombers continue to pour it on. They lead 22-6. Up top it goes Jalen Flowers as we approach 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. But the holiday tournament, of course, next week. Is it next week or the week after? Be the week after. 28th, 29th, and 30th of December with Christmas approaching. And if you like a full day of basketball, how about 3 days of basketball? That nice pass into the paint. Laying that one up no good is Case. Rebound. Here comes Argenta-Oreana the other way. Flowers puts up the shot, no good. Nice rebound by Doyle. Here comes Macomb again. An extra pass into the paint. Lays it up, no good. Doyle, the offensive rebound. The putback up and in. Dion Doyle cleaning up the mess from Connor Bishop. Missed that first shot. Another basket, and Macomb now leads it by 18. It's 24-6. 4:15 to go here in the second. Into the left corner is Tyson Oros. Now back up top, Flowers. Drives. Trying to go up against Doyle, and he's able to do so. Jalen Flowers. He's got 4. Only 2 people have scored for Argenta-Oreana here today. Jalen Flowers and Ethan Mahan. 3:50 to go. Cross-court pass. It goes to Conley. Now Holthouse gets it. Tried to get it to Doyle, but it's tipped. Holthouse gets it back, though. Nice pass to Conley. Left wing 3 is on the way. That one up and good. Malachi Conley's got another one. His second 3 of the ball game. And Macomb up big. I forgot to put up the Argenta-Oreana score. They are up 27-8. Baseline, a foul is called once again on Macomb. That'll be their 3rd foul. There's a couple of substitutions coming in. Malachi Conley picking up his 2nd foul. 12, 34, and 13. So Ethan Mahan, Michael Sperling, and 34, Rylan Lawson making their way into the game for Argenta-Oreana. 3:20 to go in the second. Into the corner it goes. Now back up top to Flowers. 3 on the way from the left wing. That one's no good. It's tipped out. What a play. Here comes Doyle running the fast break and hammering it down. Dion Doyle has got 14. That one with an exclamation point. And it's 29-8. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second. Argenta-Oreana with the basketball. Into the corner it goes. Driving the baseline, putting up the shot. Oh, what a shot that was. Ethan Mahan. He's got another one. He's got 6. And that gets Argenta-Oreana into double figures. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Cross-court pass. Case thought about it. And they get it back to him. He's going to shoot it this time. Left wing 3. That one's up and good. Ian Case. He was wide open once. Got it back even more wide open. Puts that one in, and it's a 22-point lead. 32-10 Macomb. Rylan Lawson with the basketball. Gets it left side. Back to Mahan. And Mahan, a little fall-away shot. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Case. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half, quarter number 2. Case up top. Good ball movement again by Macomb. A 3 on the way from the left wing. Another one. Connor Bishop, his first 3 of the first half. The 3s are falling here for Macomb, 35-10. As it's Jalen Flowers getting it to Mahan. Now back up top to Lawson. And Lawson tried to get it back to Sperling, Michael Sperling, but he threw it just a touch too far. Out of bounds. It'll be Macomb basketball. Macomb with it, Drew Watson. Or excuse me, that is Connor Bishop. Beg pardon. No, it was Drew Watson. I was right the first time. One dribbled out of bounds. It'll be Argenta-Oreana basketball. That's what I say every time I do a broadcast. Because go with your gut. Go with what you originally said. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. Mahan He is fouled, and that'll be the 4th foul on Macomb. 1:05 to go here in our first half. 4 fouls on Macomb here. I'd say that's about the only downside that we've seen, as that one nearly thrown away. But Flowers going to put up a wild shot. No, but the offensive rebound goes to Argenta-Oreana, and then they throw it away. Here comes Drew Watson the other way. A little spin move. Was that a double spin move? Either way, the shot is no good. He might have been too dizzy after those spin moves. Rebound comes out to Argenta-Oreana. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Driving the baseline, putting up the shot. Mahon, the up and under. That one's up and good. Ethan Mahon's got another one. And Argenta-Oreana cuts the lead to 23. Left wing, Ian Case thought about it. Still thought about it. Gets it to the baseline. They're going to kick it back out. 19 seconds to go. Now back to Case. Watson, 10 seconds. Looks like Macomb will be happy to take that final shot here in the first half. A dominant first half. Got off to an 11-0 start. Ian Case, a 3 at the buzzer. That one is no good. And that is how our first half will come to an end. What a great first half for the Macomb Bombers in the Battle of the Bombers. Macomb leads Argenta-Oreana 35-12. And we'll take a halftime break. When we come back, we will have the halftime show. Look at the numbers right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back to A-Town High School in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Game 3 of the Great Western Shootout. And the Macomb Bombers in the Battle of the Bombers dominating that first half. I believe they led 15-6 after the first quarter. I'll have to go back and look at the score at the half. But the halftime score right there, pretty self-explanatory, 35-12. A lot of threes falling in that quarter for the Macomb Bombers. And they are led in thanks in large part to Dion Doyle, who doesn't have a three here today, but he has been a force in the paint, which has kind of opened up those three-point baskets as he has 14 points. And like I said, a lot of those from like 5 feet and in. I mean, it's been a dominating show for him, Dion Doyle. And then you've got other names like Malachi Conley adding in. He's got a couple of threes. He's got 6. 5 points for Ian Case. 4 points for Braden Holthouse. 3 points, all thanks to 1 3 by Drew Watson, Connor Bishop, and Connor Bishop. And those were those two. Let me see if I had another one. Braden Holthouse had 4, and I think that's all the scoring for the Macomb Bombers. 14 again for Dion Doyle. 6 for Malachi Conley, 5 for Ian Case, 4 points for Braden Holthouse, and 3 each for Drew Watson and Connor Bishop. Looking at the Argenta-Oreana, they have only had 2 players score, which, I mean, that's kind of a large part of the reason that they are trailing here at the half. But they are led thanks to Ethan Mahon. He's got 8 points in the first half. And then the only other player to score was Jalen Flowers. So those are your scoring breakdown numbers here on as we are at the half of game number 3 of 8 games at the Great Western Shootout here at A-Town High School. And a full day of basketball. If you're looking for a full day of basketball, well, might I suggest checking out the holiday tournament, the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. That's going to be a whole lot of fun, folks. We're looking forward to that tournament the 28th, 29th, and 30th of December in Macomb. And I believe Macomb Bombers, they will be there. And they're going to be riding pretty good. Getting this, having a game like this as they get ready to go into that holiday break, they're feeling pretty good to say the least. Let's see here. Visit the official online home of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, holidaybasketball.com. There you will find the tournament scores, the updated bracket, team rosters, and recaps of the game. Find it all at holidaybasketball.com. And I believe the reveal is tomorrow, the bracket reveal. That'll be tomorrow at the Sports Corner at 124, if my memory serves me right, or if I heard Dwayne say that during his game that he had earlier here today. So just keep that in mind and check out holidaybasketball.com tomorrow. They'll release that bracket, and then you'll be able to get the full schedule and everything in the days to follow there at holidaybasketball.com. Going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll go through some stuff for the second half and maybe give some more shout-outs out there for our great sponsors. We'll do that next as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back to A-Town High School, Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, also brought to you by some of our great sponsors. We'll give a couple of those sponsors a shout-out here as we are at the half. The Macomb Bombers leading Argenta-Oreana by the score of 35-12. And some of those sponsors on for the Macomb Bomber basketball all season long here at TSSR. One of our great sponsors, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today, 309-833-2852, and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Do a couple more. I mentioned Sports Corner at 124. They're going to be the home of the reveal party, or the reveal show, shall we say, for the holiday tournament, the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. They will reveal the bracket tomorrow, I believe, at the Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all area TSSR Game Time Live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink with some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi. 124 North Randolph in Macomb. And then also a big thank you to Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face over the phone or by email, or you can even do it by text if you choose. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin. State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in. Get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. So those are some of our sponsor shout-outs. We had to get those out there for our wonderful sponsors. They pay good money to get those live reads in. And we've got a basketball wedged in. I think that's Farmington warming up on the left side. They had a basketball wedged into the rim. So let's see that. Well, no, Farmington might be on the right. Yeah, Farmington's on the right. Who was warming up on the left? What's the other game going on here? Was that Sherrard? That was Sherrard in the black uniforms. Farmington is on your right in the white uniforms with the striped pants. Those are great striped pants, by the way. Shout out to Farmington, who I saw here at this very gym a couple weeks ago, take on Abingdon and Avon, A-Town, in what was an unbelievable boys basketball game. And very excited. Farmington's a good-looking basketball team, folks, but A-Town, you get to see them later tonight as well. They're going to have their hands full with a very good Payson Seymour team. So, I mean, great day of basketball here. We got some good matchups and teams that are playing pretty well. Like I said, Farmington played pretty good a couple weeks ago when we saw them here on TSSR against A-Town. But you also got to look at A-Town later tonight. The boys playing at approximately 6 o'clock here this evening. One more timeout. When we come back, we will have basketball as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back to A-Town High School in Abingdon, Illinois. Wyatt Reed on the call. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. As we get ready for the second half of action, the Macomb Bombers leading Argenta-Oreana in the Battle of the Bombers, 35-12. And we are about to get things started off. I missed a comment there, Layla, in the comment section. Feel free to leave your comments. I don't know what she was referring to that she said nice, but it was whatever it was. It must have been pretty nice, and I missed it. Was it the dunk? Yeah, it was the dunk. It was the dunk by Dion Doyle there in the first half. All right. That was a great dunk. A lot of power behind it. I think he did the one hand, too. I thought he was going to go two hands, maybe try to break the rim here. Wouldn't that set things off here? Oh, that would set the day back a good, half hour trying to fix that rim at least? I don't know. I don't know if they would even be able to finish this shootout if they broke a rim, to be honest with you. It's not like the NBA. They got another one waiting for them, do they? I don't know. I have to ask Reed Kelso if that ever happens. Macomb had it, threw it away, but then Argenta-Oreana loses it. Here's Ian Case putting up the shot, no good. And Argenta-Oreana will bring it left to right as you look at your screen, your YouTube screen here. Good to have everybody along as it goes right wing, driving, putting up a little elbow shot. Oh, the bank is open on a Saturday. Ethan Mahan into double figures, as he has got 10 of the 14 points. And the lead for Macomb is 35-14. As they move it right side, Conley nearly lost that out of bounds. I don't know how that ball stayed in. Here's Doyle, nice extra pass, going to Watson. Ian Case at the free throw line, kicks it back out. Don't think it meant to go all the way out, but it did. They go right side. Holthouse. Now back to Conley near side, getting it into Doyle. Well, tried to get it into Doyle, excuse me. It's out of bounds off the hands of Argenta-Oreana. Out of bounds, it'll be Macomb Bomber basketball. 6:44 to go in quarter number 3. Inbounds play goes up top to Drew Watson. Holthouse has got it into the corner. Conley, wide open corner 3, another one. Malachi Conley has got 3 threes here in this ball game. And Macomb back up by 24. I did that the hard way. I did a 2 and a 1 on my scoreboard. I should have just done a 3. Driving to the basket, putting up the shot, no good, but a foul is called. Jalen Flowers going to go to the line. He is the only other Bomber from Argenta-Oreana to score. Him and Ethan Mahan, those are the only 2. First free throw's on the way. It's up and good. So that'll make it 38-15. One more free throw upcoming for Flowers. Up and good. And playing a little semi-three-quarter court defense, Argenta-Oreana, as the Macomb Bombers with the basketball, up 38-16, right side with 6 minutes to go in the third. Into Doyle. Doyle, missed the easy layup there, and the rebound comes out to Chase Logue. Here's Jalen Flowers with it. Now back to Rylan Lawson. Haven't said his name much here today. As that one, nice pass cutting to the basket, putting up the shot, no good. It is blocked. Mahan had a good cut, but it's blocked out of bounds off the hands of Macomb, so it'll stay here. 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Driving all the way to the basket, shot up, no good by Logue. Rebound, here comes Ian Case, 2-on-2 the other way. Oh, we'll run the fast break to perfection. What a pass to Braden Holthouse. 2 points for Macomb, and they've got 40-16. And losing the handle, Logue got it back, puts up the shot, no good. And a fight for the rebound, a whistle, and a foul is called. See who they call it on. That was a foul on Drew Watson. That's his first, team's second of the quarter. As the inbounds play goes to Jalen Flowers, and they'll try it again. Nice little spin move, Flowers. Oh, a little finger roll, laying that one up and in. Jalen Flowers turning on the spin cycle. 40-18. Watson, he's got it, drives the lane all the way to the basket, laying it up and in. Second basket of the game for Drew Watson. Jalen Flowers with it now, 42-18. To the baseline, putting up a shot. That one is no good, but a foul, and Rylan Lawson will go to the line as he tries to become just the third Argenta-Oreana player to score here today. Been a two-player show so far for them. First shot for Lawson, up and good. 42-19. One more on the way. Lawson's second is good. 2 for 2 from the line. And it's 42-20. Here comes Malachi Conley. Couple of threes on the day for him. Nice pass to Ian Case, cutting to the basket. Left-handed shot, that one's up and good. Ian Case, he's got range, but he can also get inside with his size. 44-20, 4:05 to go here in the third. Flowers looking for help. Gets it with Tyson Oros, excuse me. Driving, Rylan Lawson, another chance, no good, but a foul. So Lawson will give it another chance at the free throw line. Just went 2 for 2 a moment ago. That is the third foul on Ian Case. First free throw's up and good. Argenta-Oreana substitution in. Michael Sperling in there. 44-21. Second free throw for Lawson. Ooh, that one's good. Kissed every side of the rim and went in. 44-22. All 4 points for Rylan Lawson there. Malachi Conley, left side. Now back to the right side it goes. Into the corner. Three on the way for Watson. That one no good, but a foul is called on Macomb over the back. 3:32 to go here in quarter number 3. And it'll be Argenta-Oreana basketball. That is the 5th foul. Boy, am I that far behind on Macomb. Looks like it. And we're going to have some foul shots after all that. I tell you, we're, what, a month into the season, and the refs are still having trouble with that new rule. So to the line again, Rylan Lawson. First free throw. Oh, he was going 4 for 4. I was just about to say how he was 4 for 4, but he misses the first. One more coming for Rylan Lawson, 44-22, and the free throw is good. 44-23 now the score, down to a 21-point game. Oh, Argenta-Oreana comes away with a nice steal. Behind the back pass, taking it. Oh, that one blocked away by Doyle. And here come the Macomb Bombers the other way. Nice pass to Conley. Tried to put it up and in. No good, but a foul. And that'll slow us down once again here. That'll be a first foul for Argenta-Oreana here in this quarter. Might give me some time to do another live read. Let's see if I can get one in here. This game brought to you by King Family Chiropractic, locations in Bushnell and Macomb, as the first free throw is up and good. Supports Bushnell-Prairie City Athletics, but they offer hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In Bushnell, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Second free throw also good. Set an appointment. Call 309-837-MyDC. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals, just $85. Something to keep in mind there. Two free throws in for Macomb. It's 46-23. As that one out of bounds. Connor Bishop checking into the game for Macomb. 3 minutes exactly here in quarter number 3. 46-23. 35-12 was our score at the half, as my memory serves me right. Driving to the basket, putting up the shot, and getting it to go, Drew Watson. Another two-point basket. Macomb's lead is 25. Here's Flowers. Flowers going to the basket, putting it up and in, and a foul. Jalen Flowers into double figures with a beautiful move, getting to the basket. The hoop and the harm. Argenta-Oreana checking in number 14. That is Damian Good. There, got it updated there. No extra free throw there for Flowers. So it's 48-26. Or you did get the free throw, excuse me. Oops. Driving, putting up the shot, no good. And a tie-up, 2:17 to go. So that is 3. Jalen Flowers with 11 to lead the way for Argenta-Oreana. Driving the baseline, Mahan. Mahan goes, but that one may have been affected by Doyle. Hard to get a shot up over that man. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Holthouse. Top of the key, getting it left side. New face into the game for Macomb. That is number 40, Cooper Hobson. 3 on the way from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Argenta-Oreana. Here comes Flowers. Flowers backs down. Nice pass, but Chase Logue wasn't paying attention. It was a good pass. Had him cutting straight to the basket, but he wasn't able to see, he didn't see it. 1:39 to go here in the third. Here comes Macomb. Holthouse with it, top of the key. Here's Watson. Watson to the baseline, puts up the shot, no, but a foul. Boy, and the fouls are coming fast and furious here in this one. Argenta-Oreana picking up their second foul. That foul on Damian Good. First free throw is up and good by Drew Watson. Watson on the day. He has got 8 points. One player in double figures, but everybody else who's scored for Macomb has definitely contributed. A bump and a foul is called on Argenta-Oreana. Won't be a shooting foul, but that'll give the ball right back to Macomb. 48-26 is the score. 1:25 to go here in the third. Into the corner, Watson. Or excuse me, that is Bishop. My apologies. Number 3. Now it's to Watson, number 1. Holthouse. Top of the key, Holthouse going to shoot a wide open 3. That one's no good. Offensive rebound goes to Macomb. That is Nolan Hogue. And here it goes again. Nice pass to Holthouse. Hogue's got it back. Back to Watson. 55 seconds to go. Good ball movement by Macomb. Pump fake Watson, a little mid-range. Floaters up and good. Into double figures, Drew Watson. He's got 10. My apologies on the scoreboard. Left baseline shot, no good. Offensive rebound, able to get it back is good. 3 on the way for Mahan, no good. And here comes Macomb the other way, picking it up. Oh, nice extra pass. Laying that one up and in is Nolan Hogue. And a whistle, and I think we've got a injured bomber for Carter Logue. He will check out. 22.3 seconds to go. Another bucket for Macomb. 53-26 our score. As Mahan's got it, 10 seconds, a bump and a foul, and that'll send Ethan Mahan to the line. He's going to get 2 shots. Connor Bishop just picked up his second foul. 8.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. First free throw is no good. Mahan, he's got 10 points. That one also no good. So fight for the rebound, a whistle, tie up. And the possession arrow will give it to Macomb. 7.2 to go here in the third. Inbounds play, Drew Watson. 5 seconds to go. Here's Drew, kicks it into the corner. A 3 on the way for Hogue at the buzzer. That one no good. And that is how our third quarter will come to an end. Macomb continues to dominate. They lead after 3, 53-26. Back with the fourth quarter right after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, the Great Western Shootout at A-Town High School. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway, and the Macomb Bombers lead the Argenta-Oreana Bombers in the Battle of the Bombers. 53-26 is our score. This game brought to you by some of our great sponsors. One of those great sponsors, Western Illinois University. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there is limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Appreciate them being one of our great sponsors here. Fourth quarter of action underway as Argenta-Oreana looking to get a little bit of confidence here in this fourth quarter. Mahan puts up the shot, no good. That one tipped out of bounds, or nearly tipped out of bounds. Able to save it, though. Argenta-Oreana, they've got it. Up top to Flowers. I'll tell you, for how much they've been behind here in this game, you haven't seen them shoot a ton of threes. That just must not be in the game plan for the Bombers. The Macomb Bombers, on the other hand, they have been lighting up the three-point scoreboards. And a steal. Here comes Macomb. Dion Doyle the other way. Missed the layup. No good. Offensive rebound. No. Dion Doyle gets it back. And a tie-up. Oh, Dion Doyle. Well, how tall is he? Let me take a look at the old... Take a look at this here. Dion Doyle checking in at a whopping 6'5". That's why he's able to do that. A little turnaround Kareem hook shot, no good. And offensive rebound again for Macomb. Conley, takes a wild shot, no good. New face into the game for Macomb. That is Za'arian Penn, number 42. Getting him some playing time. 6'5", man. To be 6'5", what I wouldn't give, even to be 6 foot. Here I am at 5'8". Little turnaround shot. Nice play by Jalen Flowers. Jalen Flowers has been very good here today. He's got 13. And let me reset the scoreboard here. 53-28 now our score. Ian Case gets it into the corner. Malachi Conley, a three on the way from the corner, no. And Case just couldn't find the ball. Here comes Flowers the other way in transition. 1-on-3, no good. Dion Doyle with the rebound. Here's Case the other way, left wing. Thought about shooting instead. Oh, what a nice pass to Penn. Little turnaround shot. Penn, no good. 6 minutes to go, and Argenta-Oreana, a little miscommunication. Oros throws it out of bounds, looking for Jalen Flowers. And a lot more substitutions checking in for Macomb. Hopefully I can keep some of these in line here. Number 1 is Drew Watson. He gets the ball back. Nolan Hogue into the game. Number 30, Tommaso DeMarchi. Hopefully I'm saying that last name correctly. If I'm not, my apologies. And Za'arian Penn. We talked about him a minute ago. And a whistle. 5:42 to go. That'll be the first foul of this fourth quarter. That'll be on Tyson Oros, Argenta-Oreana. Inbound play. I think I've got everybody out there on the floor now. Tries to get it to the baseline, backing down. A whistle and another reach. So, second foul on Argenta-Oreana. Not Alberta, like I tried to say earlier. Inbound play, out of bounds. We'll try again. Oh, goodness. Kicks that one up top. Good day for basketball, though, I tell you. We got more basketball to come. Farmington and Sherrard, the next one up on the floor of A-Town High School. Gets it left wing. A three is on the way for Macomb. That one up and good. Tommaso DeMarchi gets that one to go. So he's on the scoreboard. Here's Flowers. Pass to the baseline. Extra pass to Mahan. Misses the layup. Another try. And that one's tipped up and in. That'll count Ethan Mahan, even though that third tip was tipped up and in by Macomb. Always funny when that happens. That one out of bounds off the hands of Argenta-Oreana. And a 26-point ball game here. I missed a two-pointer here on Argenta-Oreana. My apologies. 56-30. I'm looking at the wrong roster sheet. Here's Penn, right elbow. Now to the baseline. Nice pass. Back to Penn. Loses the handle. Here comes Argenta-Oreana. Here they run the fast break. Flowers nearly walked with it. And a whistle. And they're going to call a timeout. They didn't like what they saw, so we'll take a timeout with them. Actually, we'll just do another live read since we're here. This game, it's a 30-second timeout anyway, so a good thing. This game brought to you by some of our great sponsors. One of those sponsors, Pawn Plus. They are proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pawn Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs. They're open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, video games, you name it. Located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb, between Airco and the Taco Bell. And don't forget, tomorrow on TSSR, we will be revealing the bracket, I believe, for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Macomb will be there. Don't know if Argenta-Oreana will be there or not, but They would certainly be welcome if they do. But I don't know. I don't know the teams involved. I'm sure. I mean, it's Macomb, so obviously it's going to be Macomb. Driving, Jalen Flowers. Nice inbound play. Flowers gets that one to go. But yeah, looking forward to revealing that bracket here on TSSR. Looking forward to that tournament. I gave the 2 points to Macomb. It should go to Argenta-Oreana, I thought. Kind of a wild sequence there. Throwing it up the floor. Nice pass into the corner. Mahan, that's a 2. Or they're going to say that's a 3. Ethan Mahon for 3. My apologies. That is a 3. What a shot by Ethan Mahon. And the score now 56-35. 3:38 to go here in quarter number 4. Diving for it, Argenta-Oreana. Connor Hobson, number 40, into the game. Driving to the basket. Right, left-handed layup, on the way. Tommaso DeMarchi. He's got another one. He's got 5 off the bench here in mop-up time. A 3 from the corner. That one is no good by Tyson Oros. Rebound comes out. Here comes Macomb. DeMarchi once again. Offensive foul, though, this time is called. Speaking of that holiday tournament, by the way, don't forget, you can get all the details, holidaybasketball.com. Once they get the bracket schedule up there. I think that is tomorrow, though. The reveal of the bracket for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. And driving, putting up the shot. That is Damian Good. 2 points for Argenta-Oreana, and they cut the lead to 58-37, 21-point game. Shot from the baseline, that one up and in. Cooper Hobson on the score sheet. 60-37 now, 2.5 to go here in quarter number 4. This game should put everything back on track. We got a little behind after our first game, and that shot up no good. Tyson Oros. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Got a little behind after our first game. Our first game wasn't like, how should I say, it wasn't a close game per se. It was a 19-point game at one point. So it wasn't like it was a foul fest down the stretch. It was a little bit longer, so it kind of put us a little behind. In the other 2 games, we were a little behind. But this game is flying right along here for the most part, unless these last 2 minutes and 20 seconds stand still. As the second free throw, first point of the game for Tyson Oros is good. We should be back on track. They're scheduled to get the next game underway at 1:30. They have 15 minutes in between the games. Shot up no good by another new face, Isaac House, into the game for Macomb, number 13. 3 on the way from the wing for Mahon. That's no good. Rebound goes to Macomb. But with the 15-minute intermissions, and barring anything crazy happening here, should be even a little early. Penn all the way to the basket, no good. Mahon with the rebound, flinging it up the floor. Nice pass to Tyson Oros, who lays it up and in. That was a good full-court pass there by Argenta-Oreana. 60-40. To the right baseline, backing down, putting up the shot. That one no good. Penn with the rebound, offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound, kicks it back out. And they will reset. Cooper Hobson with it, left side, into the corner. 3 on the way. That one off the top of the backboard. Approaching 1 minute to go here in the 4th. Mahon to the basket. Right-handed layup, no good. Hobson with the rebound. 1:05 to go here in the 4th. As the Macomb Bombers will cruise to another victory. They get it to number 0, Nolan Hogue, top of the key. Oh, a 3 for Arian Penn. Everybody getting in on the action here. Flowers gets that to go and the foul. Jalen Flowers the other way. It's been a tough day for Argenta-Oreana. They count the basket, Been a tough day for them, but a pretty good day for Jalen Flowers. He's got 17. Problem for Argenta-Oreana is he is one of just 5 players to score here in this game. 38.1 seconds to go. Flowers, his free throw's up and good. $63 to 43. 35 seconds to go. They get it right side. Here's Hobson. Gets it back to Zaarian Penn. Another 3. And that one no good. And here comes Argenta-Oreana. 20 seconds to go. Into the corner. That one off the shoe of number 10. That is Carter Logue. And a fight for the rebound. 10 seconds to go. Rebound goes to Macomb, and that should do it. 5 seconds. They fling it up the floor again. Tipped. No foul called, and that will end things here from A-Town High School. 63-43, the final score, as that will wrap this one up. Game number 3 goes to the Bombers, but more specifically the Macomb Bombers. An excellent day for them. Let's take a look at the scoring breakdown before we sign off here. Got only 15 minutes in between games, so got to sign off quickly here. So let's take a look. Leading scorer of this game for Macomb is Dion Doyle. He finishes with 14 points. 10 points in the game for Drew Watson. 9 points for Malachi Conley. 7 points for Ian Case. 2 points for Nolan Hogue. 6 points for Braden Holthouse. 5 points off the bench for Tommaso DeMarchi. 2 points for Cooper Hobson. And 3 points for Zaarian Penn. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody here. A lot of people scoring for Macomb here in this one, as they kind of were able to empty out their bench, let a lot of their guys play. But that looks like all the scoring breakdown there for Macomb. On the Argenta-Oreana side, not as much scoring per se. Only 4 players scored, but with the score being as it was, Argenta-Oreana led in scoring. Game high 18 points. To lead the way there. So Jalen Flowers for Argenta-Oreana, finishing with that game-high 18 points. 15 points for Ethan Mahon. He was pretty good there as well. 5 points all from the free throw line. Rylan Lawson. 3 points for Tyson Oros. 2 points in the game for Damian Good. And that is going to put a bow on our final, our third game of the day. Let me see if I've got any more live reads. My boss is standing right over me, so I got to make sure I get all my reads in here. But I think I got them all in, so I think we've paid our bills here for Macomb Bomber basketball. Next game on the schedule, Sherrard will take on Farmington in the Battle of Purple. What's that? Purple and gold between the Bombers and between the Farmers and the Sherrard. It's the Tigers, I believe it is. But anyway, that's going to put a bow on this one. Thank you so much for joining us here. Dwayne will take you the rest of the way of the Great Western Shootout. Thanks so much for joining us on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.